Hey everyone, Mike from Videomaker here. So about 2 weeks ago, Canon brought us out to Albuquerque, New Mexico for the International Balloon Festival, where they gave us an opportunity to play with the 5D Mark IV and shoot a bunch of 4K footage of these balloons. Now we were out there from about 5 a.m. to 9 p.m. just shooting all day long. So what I wanted to do actually is bring all that back, show you guys all the footage, and then we'll come back and I'll tell you about what it was like using the camera. So the quality of the footage looks kind of just like the 5D Mark III, except for that it's 4K. You know, we were in a run and gun scenario, so each shot wasn't as, staged as we like it to be. It wasn't as controlled as we normally shoot here at Videomaker. So you got to account for the run and gun factor. But the actual quality of the picture is pretty good. Canon tells us that it's the exact same codec as what's in the 1DX Mark II, which you're looking at me right now off of that camera. So the bit rate is just enormous. Now, the one big complaint everyone seems to have about the 5D Mark IV is the crop factor in 4K. It's 1.74x crop. And I can tell you, having shot quite a bit on the 5D Mark III, going out there with the 5D Mark IV and with that crop factor, you can certainly feel it. Now, we were in a scenario where we're shooting a lot of wide shots, as you might imagine. Huge balloons. If you've ever seen a hot air balloon in real life, they're enormous. So having a wide shot was essential. We were shooting on a pretty wide lens the entire day, and even then it felt like, it could use a little bit more. But that crop factor really, put a clamp down on things. One nice improvement is the low light doesn't seem to have suffered very much at all, if at all. People were worried that since Canon upped the megapixel count on the sensor, that would have negative implications for how the low light performance would be. But, at night it was common for us to shoot at 10,000 ISO or 12,500 ISO, and it was okay. I mean, you can look at the footage yourself to determine if that's going to be good enough for you, but we're talking about night, dark. 10 to 12,000 ISO seem to be usable under those circumstances. Knowing that you're going to expect a little bit of noise, we were more comfortable than we expected pushing it up into that range. So yeah, aside from those two things, it felt just like a 5D Mark III. Many of the photographers that were there, who were just shooting nothing but photos the whole time, had good things to say about the photography capabilities, specifically the autofocus, for example. Now, we didn't have any of the STM lenses there to test autofocus for video, and we really didn't shoot any photos either. I think we shot 1 or 2 photos, probably on accident. We were shooting 4K the entire time. We'll wait for the actual review unit to arrive to do our formal tests on that kind of thing. But as far as video goes, it's 4K. It's got the crop, a little bit better low light than you might expect, and otherwise feels just like a 5D Mark III. So that's it. Stay tuned for our full review. We hope to have our actual review unit in our hands here in the office soon, so that we can do all of our normal tests, like the battery life tests, the overheat test, and all that stuff you're used to. Actually, one note on the battery life test: we did shoot from 5 a.m. to 9 p.m. and I went through 3 batteries. We weren't shooting totally back to back to back. We did have breaks throughout, but take that for what you will. 3 batteries for that much time. Yeah, hopefully we'll have that review out soon. Last thing I should quickly mention is that we're giving away a copy of Magic's Vegas Pro 14. That's formerly Sony Vegas. You can go there by going to videomaker.com/wincoolgear or click the link in the description. If the sweepstake's over by the time you're seeing this video, go anyways. We're always giving stuff away, so there's going to be a new sweepstakes there as well. And if you want to buy the camera that we just talked about, the 5D Mark IV, you can do so. We'll put a link below and you can check that out. As always, like, share, and comment. We want to know what you think, and that's it. I've been Mike from Videomaker. We'll catch you later.